Good afternoon, friends and followers. I'm Kat, and this is Kat's Cooking Kitchen. Look for me on YouTube and Facebook. If you watch me on YouTube, there is a little bell underneath the video that you can click on, and then you'll be alerted every time that I make a video. So today is a keto day. We're going to make some cheesecake keto cookies. And I'm doubling the recipe, so we'll see how many that gives. It tells you to use a scoop to scoop out 11 cookies. Well, it doesn't give me the tablespoons or teaspoon sizes. So we're going to work on that. We're going to see what we come up with. Doing it my way, or with my scoop. First, we're going to start off with 1.5 cups of fine ground almond flour. I'm not a big fan of almond flour, but this is really super fine and it might just work. We'll see. I'll substitute something else if I don't like it. But this is I think as fine as I've ever found it, and it's golden. It isn't kind of brown. So I like that idea. Just seems like it'd be a little lighter. Okay, there's our 1.5 cups of almond flour. Then we're going to add 3 tablespoons of coconut flour. Okay, and that's right here. Should have had this out of my bag. Okay, here we go. This is a 2 tablespoon measure. There's 1 or 2 tablespoons of the 3. This is my 1 tablespoon measure. And 1 tablespoon, so that makes 3 tablespoons all together. We will go on to the granulated sugar, salt, and baking powder. And I choose Keto monk fruit. But you know what? Since I'm doubling the recipe, I think I'll change my mind. And I use half brown and half white keto sugars. So we need a 1/2 cup. So I need a 1/4 cup of each. Where'd my 1/4 cup go? 1/4. There's a 1/4 cup of brown. Oh wait, that's not right. It's supposed to be a full cup. So, where'd the 1/2 cup measure go? Yeah. So you need another 1/4 cup of brown. I didn't double it, so. Yeah, 1/2 cup. And then another 1/4 cup of my brown sugar. When you're doubling a recipe, and I do get distracted when I'm making a video, it is very important that you keep the idea in your head that you're doubling your ingredients so you don't like flub up like I almost did. Now it calls for 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and double that is 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay. And how much baking powder I forget. 1 teaspoon, so we need 2 teaspoons. I miss those edges. I don't know, some of you younger bakers may not remember, but the baking powder used to have a half lip on here that you didn't peel up, and it was real easy to level out your baking powder. Okay, there's 2 teaspoons of baking powder, not soda, baking powder, and that's it for our dry ingredients. Actually, this recipe, I hope it turns out really good, goes really, really fast when you're not, like, talking. Okay. So there we have. Had a little brown sugar lump there. Now we're going to use 1 brick, 8 ounces of cream cheese. That's why I doubled the recipe, because I hate to use a half a cream cheese and then not get the rest of it used before it goes bad. So 2 eggs, no shells. It's very, very good for us. Wipe my egg goop off. And it also calls for vanilla. I am going to have to double the vanilla to 3 tablespoons. So I thought I would use 2 tablespoons of lemon. Just a little less than 2 tablespoons. And then I'll use just a little over 1 tablespoon of my vanilla. Oh, keep looking for my little bottle. I got this new vanilla. I just think these cookies would taste good with a hint of lemon. There, I did go over on the vanilla. Good thing I didn't put as much lemon in. Okay. Ooh, it sure smells good. Wow. Okay. I am so sorry. I am such a ditz. There we have the vanilla, the eggs, and the lemon and the cream cheese. And this is the flour. Now we're going to just beat this till it's smooth. I'm going to start out low. I don't want all the egg and vanilla lemon extracts coming out. We want to beat this till it's really well incorporated. The cream cheese is all smoothed out. I have a lot of new chaffle recipes that I'd like to try, and I haven't gotten to them yet, so maybe by the weekend or the first of the week I'll have some like peanut butter chaffles, what's a couple others, Oreo cookie chaffle. They'll be sweet and they'll have some savory, so it'd be really, really good. I should. Probably should have used my whisk, but hey, who knows? By the time the flour gets beat up in it. Okay, there's the flour going in. We're going to continue to beat. Now this cookie dough will go in the refrigerator for an hour before I can dip it, which is not a problem for you because you're not even gonna, this video will just go bleep and I'm back. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can get the rest of this in there. Okay. I'll beat that up pretty good. Make sure that cream cheese, a few little pieces that weren't getting mixed in the wet part of the ingredients. It is now. So this is all there is to it for now. I will cover this and I will put it in the refrigerator for 1 hour. At least, it said 1 hour at least. But like I said, you won't even know I've been gone. So that's the wonderful thing about a pause button when making your videos. And I don't understand why Apple doesn't make that easier for people to do. It just seems silly. Okay. Hang in there and we're going to make us some delicious cookies. Hey, welcome back. Cookie dough is out of the refrigerator. Now, it won't be like most cookie doughs. It's still pretty soft and sticky. But it needs to be chilled in order for this cookie recipe to work. I'm supposed to get 11 per batch, so I should get 22. I'm hoping. And do it in 2 batches. They bake for 15 minutes, I believe. Yes, bake 15 minutes. That's not really any time at all. I wonder what the dough tastes like. Kind of tastes like lemonade. Or like a lemon sherbet in its raw form. I think I'm going to get more than 22. Okay. 15 more minutes. Then they're supposed to cool for 11. So I will see you back, I know, in a second, but it'll be about 20 minutes for me. Hang in there, everybody. I think these are going to be a winner. They sure look and smell good. See you soon. Hey, welcome back to the final step of our keto cookies that I took some, what would you call that? What do you call it? I changed it a little. This is how they turned out. They've actually been cooling probably closer to 15 minutes because I went ahead and dipped up the last of the cookie batch, and I got 15, and I could have gotten 16 out of it, so I'll remember that next time. I just thought I had about a half a cookie's worth left in the bowl, so I ended up, I would have had at least one more cookie. So I'm going to say this batch will make 28 cookies. And another thing is when you're using, you can't see it, the KitchenAid mixer, when you take the paddle out from stirring it, get in there with your spatula and stir deep, because some of that stuff gets stuck around that little nub that's in the bottom of those mixing bowls. And that's what I found when I went to start the second batch. I had forgot to do that, so there was a little cream cheese swirling around in there, so I whipped that up real good. So now's taste test heaven here. Let's see, this is what it looks like on the inside. That's really good. The lemon makes it, and the artificial sweeteners, if you use artificial sweeteners, you'll notice sometimes that when you eat them in something, it almost makes your mouth cool. It's like a cold sensation in your mouth. That's what I'm getting here. I took liberties with the recipe. I knew the word would get to me. So here it is. I think I could cook them 16 or 17 minutes, and still, I just don't want to overcook them, but they are so moist, so moist. And the lemon, 2 tablespoons of lemon and 1 tablespoon of vanilla if you double the recipe like I did. And what was the when I doubled the sugar, it went from half a cup to 1 cup, so I split and made it went to 1 cup from a half a cup to 1 cup. So I took a half a cup of monk fruit granulated sugar and 1/2 cup of my, I'm not sure what brand it is, Sunkrin brown sugar. I mean, it smells like brown sugar. It tastes like brown sugar. There's no aftertaste in that brown sugar. And I think that made these excellent, excellent cookies. Now I have to go figure out the calories and carbs, and that will be listed in the information above the video if it's on Facebook. If you find me on YouTube, it'll be under the video where I thank you for watching, and I'll give you an update on the calories and the carbs. So there you be. Thank you so much for watching. It's been fun. I do have some non-keto recipes coming up, but like I said in the last video or two, I'm trying to be really, really good. And I have a goal to meet by Christmas, and I might make it. It's getting close to whether I can lose another 26 pounds before January 1st, but that's my goal. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll keep my fingers crossed. You keep your fingers crossed for me too, please. But, so I'll be doing more keto than non-keto until we get closer to the holidays, and then when I'm baking and stuff, it'll be all right. Now this, I did not adapt from a regular cookie recipe, so I can't tell you just to use regular sugar or flour. I have no idea how it would turn out. But if you want to try it, it's cheaper than this. But if I was going to do it, I'd try it with all flour. Just add the almond and coconut flour amounts together and just use all-purpose flour, and you'd probably be just fine. I might try it sometime. It gets a little expensive, you know, cream cheese and all this stuff. It just gets so expensive for me to experiment with recipes. So I don't mind doing it on the keto, because even if I don't like it a lot, I'll still eat it. But these are a winning cookie dinner or snack. And I would put the lemon in it. Definitely put the lemon in it. I was reading through comments on this recipe while these were baking, and a lady added a little cinnamon. She didn't say how much, but she said it made them taste kind of like snickerdoodles. So that would be good. Or you know, the dough's a little too soft for you to roll it in a ball and put it through sugar. But you could sprinkle some cinnamon sugar, put the bowl, the cookie dough in the bowl, splash some cinnamon sugar around it, and then use a fork or something, pick it up and put it over on your tray. I might do that next time. These are definitely a winner cookie snack. So for all you out there dieting, I'll keep praying for you all to keep going. And I hope you do the same for me. And until next time, thank you for watching Kat's Cooking Kitchen. I hope to see you again. Goodbye.